honorable C note.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It was all a dream, now should we get into it? Had the patience and I waited, now I'm getting to it. Cold faces getting paper, now I'm getting to it. All these niggas still waiting while I'm getting to it. Me and Chopper on the way, cause we getting to it. Low niggas keep a fade, cause we getting to it. Tryna make it out safe when we get into it. It's a struggle every day, trying to get to it. It was all a dream, now should we get into it? Had the patience and I waited, now I'm getting to it. Cold faces getting paper, now I'm getting to it. All these niggas still waiting while I'm getting to it. Me and Chopper on the way, cause we getting to it. Low niggas keep a fade, cause we getting to it. Tryna make it out safe when we get into it. It's a struggle every day, trying to get to it. Smoking and loking, I'm focused on money, mission, niggas hating. What's a pip squeak to an OG? Niggas ain't trill like Bun B. It was all around the town where the lokes be. Southside A-Town, nigga Rush Creek. I remember Fat Dre with the slow feed. Shit still every day till he got seats. Take a little slow creep down south, please.
Yeah.
Still rock goes, yeah, 4 P's. Might pull up in Jabos in a white tee. Got game like the movie talking
Yeah. Hey, I'd like to welcome everybody back to the StepBrothers podcast episode. I never know.
I think it's 135.
135.
Y'all putting in that work.
Nah, we've been at this for a while.
Every week.
Every week, baby.
Unless we have it's 135.
135. It's your host with the most, Chris Minor, aka Young Chris Kringle. You know what I'm saying? Aka Talk to Me Nice. You heard? Aka Dinos Pomoni, extra cheese and pepperoni. You heard?
Yeah.
What's good, Dalton?
What's good? I do not have my baby blue suit on today.
No, you don't. But you didn't tell us why. You said you was gonna tell us like off air why it was like so important.
Oh
that you got
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Is it still an off air thing?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That's weird, but all right. Okay. Yeah.
It's me. I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I do.
We got a special guest today, man. You know what I'm saying, man. I had the pleasure of speaking to multiple times. You know what I'm saying, but I feel like we only met like 2 or 3 times, maybe
3.
Yeah, but every time it's been like some real conversations had. You know what I'm saying. We got the one and only Justice in here. You know what I'm saying. I'm finna fuck it up, but I'm really not trying to because it's such a the blue bonnet player.
Yeah.
I felt like that was so hard.
Yes, sir.
I was like, why didn't I think of that? You know what I'm saying?
That's a super Texas name.
Yeah, like, and it's still, and it means so, it holds so much weight, bruh.
does.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Oh man.
That's fire. I have to be said, you know what I'm saying, how we met through Joseph because Joseph is your brother, blood.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got
They look just alike.
same face. You know what I'm saying?
everything.
Which is why I met your pops a few times. I'm like, okay, I see where y'all get the suave thing from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Met moms at Joseph's listening party. She was catering the event.
The sister.
Yeah, we met y'all sister. Yeah,
shout
so
out to her.
we know y'all whole family pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So
Family oriented.
yeah.
Home team or no team, right?
Home team with no team, baby.
Yeah.
Facts.
For sure.
Shit. I don't even know where I want to start, bro. I guess to be honest, bro, I think that the dynamic between you and your brother is so cool because y'all are 2 different artists. And I feel like, you know, Joseph has been putting in the work as you are, but you know, this is your first like official
Drop. For sure.
drop.
Oh, yeah.
So the question that I have for you is like, how did you like grow to be your own artist and separate from what your brother doing, but also be there for everything your brother doing and him vice versa? Like, how do y'all maintain that relationship, being brothers, both being artists, but not, you know what I'm saying, stepping on each other's toes and shit like that?
I mean, we step on each other's toes all the time.
Yeah.
It's no, you know, that's just as brothers. That's how that go. But I would say just me, I'm the youngest, so
Right.
and he's what, 3 years older than me. And growing up, he was always around older people. So for him, it was like he was like trying to pass it down, you know, as an older brother. And I was just like, well, you around them dudes. So I mean, I'm going over here with my homies, and you know, I just always tried to keep that, you know what I'm saying, that going.
Right.
And it'd be like me and my middle brother Josh. It was like me and him, we hung out a lot more than
You and Joseph.
yeah, because he was hanging out with older people.
Right.
So it was me and him.
Right.
And that's kind of what kept us, and me and him are a lot different than how Joseph is.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so it wasn't even really like trying to keep it away. You
It
know,
was just
it's
how
like
it
it's
naturally was.
naturally. We are naturally strong in who we are.
Right. I can tell that. Y'all are very
yeah.
prideful people. You know what I'm saying? I could tell that off the
for
rip.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
you're more of like the the slow down.
Yeah,
because
chill, laid
Joseph is
back.
intense. If you don't know who he is,
Yeah.
he's because he like if he tells you something, he means it. Like
No, I'm the same way for sure. We all got that, like, especially if you catch us together and we on like we trying to get our point across.
Right.
It's heavy. It's real intense. It's real intense.
Because he's in the tits. Like, because he'll be like, "No, I'm trying to do this song." You'll be like, "Oh, cool, bro. No, I'm trying to do this song."
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. And I feel like you more cool with it.
I'm
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
bro, chill out.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I don't know what you got going on, but you need to loosen up them strings a little bit over there, my brother.
Yeah,
Joseph.
but that's a man who, you know,
he's serious.
Yeah.
He takes himself serious. He takes his craft serious. Everything
Absolutely.
all the way around.
because bro, I even asked him on some like, bro, you know, like what video games you playing right now?
Nothing.
Nigga, I don't play games. What?
Nothing.
What you mean? Like you nothing? He's, I mean, I play with my son, but like I don't sit out and play. It's too much things for me to do. I'm like, bro, you gotta let your hair down.
I don't play games either though.
Well, but see, I feel like where you differ is that you still, I'm gonna choose my words correctly. You still fuck around. Like you still are able to like smile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not saying like Joseph.
No.
You can still have fun.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a sense of with him, like, because he is older and because he has put in more work and he's been on that path a little bit longer. He's more serious. Like he doesn't. He's not gonna play with it at this point. At this point in time, he's not gonna play with it because he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that time to do that.
Right.
I still can. You feel me?
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah. You know,
so like you
that's
say,
what I'm saying.
for sure. But yeah, most definitely. But he keeps me around because I give him that type of energy. Like that
yeah, you need that, bruh.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
he does.
You
He
need,
does.
like, I feel like being an artist and that has been doing it a long time, like, you get to the point where, like, I ain't really keep paying attention to what's going on that don't, like, infiltrate my bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So a person like you who's still outside, you be like, bro, you need to check this out because this is what's...
Facts.
And
he like, nah, I'm over here, I'm doing this. I be like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Keep your mind open to everything. Like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even when he moved back, you know, he was outside when he first came.
Yeah,
when
he was
came back,
outside for real, yeah.
He was out.
Yeah.
Now he done got comfortable, and you know what I'm saying. He going to where he going, and he's in his zone. He's in his bubble, and he's, you know what I'm saying. He knows what's outside. He knows what's for him and what's not for him.
So what is it about, like, you that's able to keep you moving around the way that you do? Are you comfortable, like, you know, touching the people, so to speak? Like, you still, like I said, you still, like, fuck around, so.
Yeah, for sure. I need that. Like,
Yeah.
I need that. Like, even where we stay now, I was telling my girl, like, they outside where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm in East Side Fort Worth.
Oh,
They
yeah,
outside.
They outside.
And I said, if I wasn't with you, I'd be outside.
right. They outside.
Like,
yeah.
they out. So, you know, and it's just, like, that's just me. I always been that type of person. Like, I like to be around people. I like to, you know what I'm saying? I like to laugh. I like to joke around, you know. So I want to keep that energy for as long as I can. I don't want to turn into an old man at 32, at 33.
Keep your joy,
you know
man.
What I'm saying?
I'm 30, so I keep your joy.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Like, we see Snoop.
Right.
Snoop still outside.
Right.
Yeah,
Nigga.
Yeah.
he's never lost his joy.
Yeah.
Never lost his joy. Yeah.
Nigga.
Where I feel like it's like the difference between Ice Cube and Snoop is like the difference between you and your brother.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like
Snoop,
Ice Cube, all business, all the time.
serious,
You know what I'm saying? Snoop be like, nigga, I'm finna go do a radio show. I'm finna go do this. I'm
Announce
finna go do
wrestling.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm finna do all this shit. Yeah.
For sure.
Facts.
That's a good. That was a good analogy.
So where did you went to school out here though, right?
I went to
Or Arlington, I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, most definitely. I went to school in Arlington. See, me, I changed around a lot more than they did.
Right.
See, Jay went from Timberview to Lancaster.
Right.
And I was at Timberview for the first semester. Then I went to Lancaster the second semester, and then spent the first semester, 10th grade year in Lancaster. Then changed and went to Legacy second semester. Then turned around and went back to Timberview.
Yeah.
You know, so that kept me cultured too at the
Right.
same time.
Meeting a lot of different
Meeting
people.
a lot of people that kept me in a place where I always had to I had to be me. Like, I couldn't go to Dallas and then start all of a sudden trying to act like I was a
Right.
different type of person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, I'm gonna have to answer for it anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they not the people that I know, I'm gonna have to go back home to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They gonna know me sooner or later.
Right.
You feel me? So they're gonna be like, okay, this dude wasn't acting like that when he was over here with us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right.
I mean, I just try to keep it I just try to keep it me. You know what I'm saying? All the way around. It don't matter who I'm talking to. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I know how to go up with it if I need to. I know how to go down with it. I know how to not curse if I don't need to curse, and I know how to take it there if I got to take it there.
You know, it's a time and a place
for everything.
For everything. That's very important to know in this life. In general, whatever you do, that's very important.
Facts.
Don't look at me like that.
No.
I know what to turn it up.
I was about to say that leads me to my question.
Okay, go ahead.
I was about to,
that was perfect then.
Because you looked at me like you was finna say, Chris, you...
Listen here, sir.
Right.
Nah, because when Joseph sent me the album or your EP project, whatever you want to call it, I was like, oh shit, he dropped something. Like I didn't know you were dropping something. Because he was like, yeah, I let him do everything so he could see how it works. Yeah. And so I was
he
like,
hit me like that too. That's what he told me when he hit me.
Yeah. So I was like, oh cool. And so he sent to me and mind you, I told Chris this the other day when we were booking you for the show. I was like, it's so weird when like you have like friends or like people who do music, because like if you send somebody, like my brother did an album, most of the time you're like, cool, bro. Like you're not like, oh, I'm
you ain't trying to, yeah.
But since it was Joseph, since I know he's not gonna send me no bullshit, I was like, okay, I'll definitely listen to it. So I listened to it, and your name is Poetic Justice. The album's called Poetry in the Trap,
right?
Yep.
And it's spelled differently too. Like so, I was like, at first when I saw the name, I was like, oh man, is he about to be on some trap beats and be like, the intellectual mind? I'm getting the time. So I was like, what? I was like, what am I getting into? So right, because there's people that do poetry over beats. So I was like, am I about to listen to this like the snap music? And then I was pleasantly surprised. That's what I want to tell you. I really enjoyed it.
I appreciate it.
And I like that it's sweet and short to the point. You didn't try to overstay your welcome for your first project.
I'm glad you noticed that.
And it sounds good.
Sure.
Because I listen to albums like that. So I was like, okay, perfect. Because I'm telling you, when I saw poetry, I was like, oh, no.
Yep. And that's why I spelled it differently for that at the same time. Is because I didn't want people to be like, for me to put poetry like Poetry, and I'm not actually on the poetry side of it. And I didn't want that backflat. Because, people that have poetry, they don't get, it's hard to monetize it. So a lot of them take stuff personally when it comes to that. So it's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Just with certain cultures, they take things personally if you're not, you know what I'm saying? And I know how that goes. So I was like, okay, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to figure out, you know what I'm saying, a different way to put it. And shout out to my homie, because he came up with that spelling. And cool. I brought life to it. That's what he told me. I said, bro, I can't really take credit. He was like, nah, but you brought life to it. Like I said it, but you put the life into it. Yeah. I'm like, I'm like, you right.
No, it worked for sure. I really enjoyed it. I added it to my thing. Yeah. So it's in there.
That's what's up.
Locked in.
That's what's up.
So when did you actually like start? Like, did you always want to make music, or something that came to you later as you grew older and niggas was just fucking around? So it was like, okay, I'm kind of good at this, or like, how did you start?
I mean, I've always been a poet, so to say. So yeah, as far as writing, always. I started writing maybe like 7, 8.
Same, yeah.
And most writers, that's around the time that we start figuring out that we like this. You know what I'm saying? That's around the same age. So just that and not having all the outlets that I thought I would have coming out of high school. You like, certain things is gonna be there for you, and you like, it ain't there. But I did have music. I did have a homie that had a studio at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So I spent my days after school over there. I wasn't in sports no more. So I'm like, I gotta do something constructive. I can't just be outside. I already know what's going on in the ag. And if you was in the ag in 2011, 2012, it was pretty rough at that point in time. It was so
still
much,
rough.
Yeah, it was so much going. It was like a transition from. It was like a transition from what it used to be to certain people trying to make it to what it is now. You know what I'm saying? And that was a hard transition.
It was hard because it's
older dudes was like, y'all ain't like that, y'all ain't. And these niggas like, we finna show you. Like, every party shot up, every this take it down, every this is done. So it was a constant back and forth, it was a constant push and pull. You know what I'm saying? So just me trying to stay on the right path, because I always was looking to the future. I'm like, I'm not trying to be 25, 26 record for what? Yeah. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? Home invasions, this and that, nothing, bro. life gone already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From things we was doing at 16, 17 that really didn't make any much sense to do just because we really didn't have nothing else to do at that time. And I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna stick to this music. And I had homies around me and we all just kind of stuck to it. And that's what all kept us all away from, you know what I'm saying, just indulging in that.
That's very important. I was the homie with the studio.
For sure.
Yeah, so like like
after school, it was hot then.
it was my house after school. So
it was hot.
CGC, it was like, but I'm looking at it like, man, I need a crew.
Yeah.
And not even for like no protection and no shit. I wanted a crew because Jay-Z had a crew. Kanye had a crew. Like all these people, Diddy had a crew. All these people like I wanted to be like had a crew. So I was like, nigga, you rap. Oh, you like Wayne? Okay, I got you. Oh, you kind of want to do some cool music? Okay, I got you. Oh, you want to sing? I got you. Yeah. Let's just be at the house. At the time, I'm not really realizing like, oh, I'm keeping these niggas out of trouble.
Yeah.
They at my house from, well, at this time I dropped out of school, so they at my house from 11 a.m. till 10, 11, 12 that night. And, we smoking weed and girls coming through. Shout out to Haley. I think I already said this. She used to bring us church. She used to work at churches.
Oh, yeah.
So she used to bring niggas the whole bucket, nigga.
Yeah.
The bucket.
She like,
of
y'all want
mac.
some chicken?
Yeah,
we do.
Hell yeah. We upstairs smoking goddamn Snickle Fritz. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wasn't on that exotic back then.
Nigga said we
We
would.
were smoking Snickle Fritz. You know what I'm saying? So we upstairs, I'm making beats and, we recording and I'm like, bruh. So we still are aware of what's going on. So niggas was like, man, this went down. And niggas was like, shit, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I could vouch for that. Nah, this niggas in my crib. We was making music. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So that's very important to have that at that time because it was very wild outside.
Very wild. Very wild.
Whole CGC came to my crib, tried to not kill me. That's like,
don't exaggerate.
They tried to whoop my ass though. I might as well wanted to die. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, like, so we used to have like I said, my dad was working out of town and my mom's a nurse.
Yeah.
So I had the house to myself from like 6 to 10 the next morning.
Yep.
So, on the weekend, on the humbug, all the girls end up at the crib. Like all the younger CGC, like my age CGC members at my house. Like all the cool, like before TTP or whatever, like it was my crib. And they got mad I wouldn't let them in because I know y'all on bullshit.
I know y'all finna come in here and do
nothing. It's on bullshit.
Yep. And
so we was at, I'm already in my zone. And back then I was a wild boy. I was not as wild as I used to be.
That's for sure.
So they called and they was like, hey, Chris, CGC outside, man. And the leader was outside. I ain't gonna say his name because he's like a holy man now and I don't want to like. But back then he was the wrong nigga to try to do anything with.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, he outside? Bet. I'm finna go out there. By myself. Now, I'm trying to set the scene because niggas don't understand. I was walking into a fucking war, bruh. Like, that was about to demolish my... It was like 20, 30 niggas outside. On my street. 2 houses down. They all outside. Like just standing.
Just
Avengers, nigga.
Yeah.
They all in their poses and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So I'm
looking
walking,
directly at the house.
Like, we coming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm walking towards them and I'm like, a nigga run from the crowd. One of the older niggas, but he like cool with all the young niggas. He's like, Chris, bro, I ain't finna hold you, bro. You go over there, you probably gonna get stomped out. I wouldn't do it. I was like, nah, fuck that, bro, cause I just don't want them to think I'm a punk.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. Yeah. Like I was never involved in that shit. Me and my niggas was wearing skinny jeans and dressing like in loud colors back then.
I think on that Kanye shit.
Yeah, and they didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Why are y'all doing this? Are y'all homosexuals? Like, what are y'all doing?
Oh boy, Chaz used to get
flamed. So
flamed
I'm like, I just don't want them to think I'm a punk. Like, I ain't even coming out here trying to fight. Like, I'm just want to talk. Like, this is why I don't want y'all in my mama's house. Can y'all respect that or not? Like, and if y'all can't, then we can do whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah.
Didn't come to that because, and let me thank God, my neighbors already called the cops. So by the time, homie talking to me, the laws are pulling up. I go back to the crib. Like, I run back to the crib, tell my brother, Alex, which is my older brother, and he locked all the doors and shit. So the police knocking on the door, And my brother's like, nah, we ain't gotta let y'all in. Like everything here, copacetic. I'm at the time like 26, 27, whatever, however old Alex was then. And they went away and like CGC dispersed. I don't think nobody went to jail that night, which was good. But after the police left, my brother's like, oh, you know, Alex, oh, y'all get the fuck out. Everybody get out. So we all
That's
did.
his favorite thing.
Yeah,
Get
so
the fuck out.
But yeah, it was wild back then. So it was definitely dope that
was in that story. Probably, if you was outside, probably 85% of people got that same type of story.
Yeah, because
that's how it was. That's just how it was. That's just how it was.
Niggas got pressed.
Niggas was getting
for
pressed.
not getting into the party.
And for some reason,
but not getting into the party too. You didn't let them in the party. They was gonna press you.
Yeah.
Just for some reason, I was there. Just in the cut.
But see, when we started going to Dalton's house, like before that.
What year is it? What year?
We going to Dalton's house 20. It was like from 9 to 11. Like, but really 10 was crucial.
Yeah, 10 was crucial too, though.
Because Dalton had because Dalton went to South GP, and we all went to Bowie.
Come on.
So there's a pot of niggas and girls that don't really know each other. Then Chaz was fucking with the Triple B girls, but then like Triple B girls didn't fuck with these girls. It was just like every night though. We never, luckily though, nothing ever went down at your house like that in that capacity. Maybe because he was white and they respected it. I don't know, but nothing ever went down like that. Like if anything, it was us getting into it, like the friends, the core group.
Yeah,
it was never like anybody we invited over there started some shit.
Yeah.
So.
But that was crazy.
It was bad, which is crazy. Wild because like even you and your brother, for as much as like we all were outside probably at the same parties, we always missed each other.
Yeah.
So like Tuesday, thank you, Tez. I don't know if you know about Tuesday, but
Tez. But
oh, okay.
See, I don't think I'm the same grade.
Okay. So he was like, "Hey, I got this homie.
Shout out to Tez.
Yeah, shout out to Tuesday, man. He was like, I got this homie that do music. I want to link y'all together. So I was like, all right, whatever, you know. And it was Joseph. So I was like, okay, send me your address. And I'll pull up on you. So he sent me his address. I'm like, damn, this nigga stay 3 blocks away. I walked to the crib. But then I seen which house it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, New York live here.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what is this? I get in the crib, he take me to the back where he got the setup. He playing me beats and we just really talking. We not even, and your brother, Joseph always say this when we talk, like, bro, we never do any music when we're together. Yeah. I was like, bro, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, that's your fault.
Yeah. No, but because I be playing stuff and we get to talking and then.
Conversation like that shit is crazy when you get in the studio and conversation it really kind of take over.
Yeah.
Because I've been in plenty of studio sessions where we ain't did nothing, but we've been talking the past hour and a half.
We just playing shit, like sharing ideas and stuff like that.
Playing beats, just like you say, sharing ideas. So
I get to that, I get to the crib and I'm like, bruh, like, now there was a party at New York house that went down. Like niggas got beat up at that party. Facts. In the crib. I remember that shit. But that's a fact. I don't know where the parents was or none of that, but it went down over there.
They weren't there.
No, they weren't there.
No, they wasn't at that one.
No, they wasn't at that one. But what's crazier about like walking down to that house, there was a girl that used to live there when I was in elementary that I had the hugest crush on. And like, this gonna sound like some creep shit, but I've never been in her house. So I'm in the house. I'm like, damn, this how she was living. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, see how she didn't want me in the crib, bruh. That type shit, like just that time, like again, what we already said, that shit was just a wild time, bro. Like, but it's almost like if you was the type of person like you or I, that was doing music and stayed out the way, like we could speak back on it with such like wisdom about it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes didn't bounce all the way back from that time. A lot of dudes still stuck in that time.
Still stuck in that time.
You know what I'm saying? So for us to be able to like look back on it and laugh about the shit we got into, like that's a blessing in itself. Because even if you wasn't like out there. There was the possibility, that somebody took you on a crash dummy mission.
For sure.
And you just stuck in it. Like you wasn't even finna get out the car, but your ass just stuck. I've been stuck before. I've been stuck by the grace of God. I've been stuck, brother. So that's like it's extremely dope that you were able to stay focused, bro.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I like I say, it was all honestly, it was planned. I was like, I gotta do something. I can't be 25 with I cannot do it. And now I'm at 25 and I'm like, I'm exactly where I want to be. I got everything to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? I can go a lot of places that them dudes from back then can't go. Yeah. And that's worth a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Not having that criminal jacket on you, that's worth a lot. Yeah. It's damn near worth more than the music. Just for the sense, because I can go into certain rooms with certain people. Yeah. And really sit down and talk with them. Yeah. I can go and do certain things and the police can't say nothing to me. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to the police how I want to talk to them. I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have that. So you can stereotype me all you want. Yeah. But when you go run that number and them of them come back clear, you're gonna be looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Facts. So that's how I take it. I take it like I beat the system. That's how I look at it. I look at it like I beat the system. I made it to, because people don't make it to 25, so I made it to 25 and don't have a record. Yeah. Only thing I got on my record is a possession of marijuana, and it was small.
Yeah, it's legal in most places.
Yeah, so it ain't that ain't really nothing.
And on top of like being able to dodge like police, like
I mean, I got some police stories from the ag too.
You can still, but even like so many, there's so many people from that time that did make it out, that are entrepreneurs, businessmen, and you got to run into these people, whether they do a podcast or they got an event space that you got to do a show at, or they do music, or they own the little studio and like all that, like all these different situations. Like I'm glad I never had to. I'm glad like niggas ain't never like stepped on nobody's toes in that sense. It seemed like to me, and that's just because at the time I was like a hothead. Like the toes that I stepped on were people that were like doing music, like that ain't had nothing to do with nothing on this side. Yeah, it was always about the music. Anytime I got into it with somebody or somebody's, it was because of strictly like music and how I perceive things to be, and what y'all trying to tell me is not. I feel like this generation of artists that came out, like when I say this generation, I mean like I put out we've been doing music for a long time, like me and Dalton. But I would say like
when would you say your start is though? Because I would say I've been doing music since 2011, but I would say like literally this is my start, right? 2021. So that's 10 years. I ain't put out nothing but singles, and you know what I'm saying.
Right. Just happens to a lot of people.
Things to yeah, you're right about that.
I mean, we started putting out singles. I was in June. I was a junior. So
I started with Chaz when I was 16.
So
30 now.
When I met Chaz, I met him, and they started taking me to the studio. So before, I mean, which is always such a weird thing to me because I rap and produce. I would say I got my start rapping like when I was just being familiar with how to act in a booth. I was in 9th grade, so whatever year that was. But the producer thing, I always made my own beats, or whoever I was around. Like, well, I didn't always make my own beats, but when I started making beats, with when I met them. And so I would say, I to sum it up, I would say like 09.
Yeah.
About that time. And then, but I wouldn't say like I arrived until 2015. Chris Avelli was 14. That's when I say I started. And then ever since then, like I said, anybody I was getting into it with, it was just like, nigga, there's no way. Because
it was basically, bro. It's to the point where even you can say like everybody been wanting to rap. Yeah, because if you know what I'm saying. If he can say like they doing it like that because you know I wouldn't even let them in the house to rap. Right. That tell you right there they was wanting to be where you was at. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to have that They wanted to have that energy around them. They wanted to have that attention. They wanted to have that, you know what I'm saying?
Because we had
we had a lot of that whenever I was at my studio school. Because I went to a studio school.
Oh
so
yeah.
I could book any studio, limited time. So like, my main focus was Chaz and them. So like, people would just randomly be like, "Hey, can I come over to the?" And they'd be like, "No," but that caused a lot of like friction with people.
Yeah, because some people need. We realized then like that
Especially
exclusivity was important back then.
Way important.
I don't think it's as important now. In most cases, I feel like everybody want to be buddy. And that's what.
Right.
Because like when I started doing music, bro, I was just like, look, the type of things we are able to do, right? And this is just a gift. Like for us to sit down, come up with these songs, come up with these beats, that's no easy feat.
Everybody can't do it.
Everybody can't do it. Everybody can do it, but everybody can't do it like this.
That, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or that.
On that type of level, on that type of frequency.
Because there's levels to this.
Yeah, nah, for
and
sure.
when I think it was when we had Don Visuals here, I was just like, bro, you need to know the difference between a high school baller, a college baller, and a nigga in the NBA. Pros. That we have to have those things because if we don't, everybody look the same.
That's crazy. And now that you say that, it's just making me think like it's a blurred line between because you right because it's like a lot of dudes is coming out now and they already coming out with a good camera. They already coming, so it's like you can't really tell the difference if they really unless you just a person that's already been making music and you listening to it, you like, okay, you sound like you just started rapping, probably, you know. But other than that,
everything looks pretty.
Everything
though.
looks
it's
like
dressed
it's
up. It's all good.
Like,
it's all presentation now.
Yes, and I hate that.
It's all the rapping on the gifts.
I do too.
Because I've been stressing.
Let's
this
not say hate. Hate is a strong word.
No, I hate it.
No, I dislike it. I ain't gonna say hate. I dislike it.
I hate it.
Well, it's like this. It's like you go to Christmas. You this gift looks dope. You try to open it, you shake it. You're like, okay. You open up socks.
Yeah.
You know, as a kid.
No, that's exactly how it is.
Yeah, as a kid, you're like, what the fuck?
I got socks?
Yeah.
Me I got some
but
socks?
it's more than that. I've been trying to stress this point for like the last few episodes because it's an important point to stress. Like like I said, if LeBron don't go score 50 a night, you don't know what the possibility of it being. You can't come out the gate wanting to score 50. That's just, you just can't. Like Roddy Ricch being upset about the Grammys thing. I don't know if you heard that.
He was?
Yeah, because he didn't win any Grammys.
He shouldn't have.
He didn't say nobody's name, but he was talking about Kanye. So he was like,
"Oh yeah. I seen the
So he was like, "How he gonna go piss on a Grammy? Like, what do you think that does for an up and coming artist to see that you don't give a fuck about it? But this all I care about."
He been saying that though.
Yeah, Kanye been on this shit. Kanye got 20-something Grammys, bruh.
Stop doing that.
And he just won another Grammy for you know what I'm saying?
That's what made it funny.
So I was like, well, bruh, he can feel that way because he went through more to obtain those 20-something Grammys.
Nah, for real.
Like, you had a record, and I'll never take that from you. That box record was a record. Like, if they was doing, like, Song of the Year,
definitely, it would have to be that.
I would say you won that hands down. But, like, anything else, but hey, that don't mean your contribution to the game is anything less than, like, you still a very dope artist, and we could tell the difference.
And you just starting out, bro.
Yeah. Like, I don't even think he found his voice yet.
Nah.
Cause he still kind of sound like Thug sometimes.
And he's still trying to find it.
Yeah, and that's
like
cool.
Said,
and with you finding it, you done stumbled on a goddamn hit.
Nah, for
real.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
He Bryson Tillered it. He's done nothing since then.
Yeah. But they say he working. He working. They say he working.
Good. I believe it, but like
I think he can hold his own though.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but you see the gap, like, because they live off them, like,
they do.
That moment. They're like, oh, boy, I'm gonna make as much money until I move to the next thing. Which Bryson Tiller, the same thing.
Facts. Because Nas just won his first Grammy after all these years, bro. He just got his first Grammy. And you over here mad because you ain't win one.
Yeah,
you over here feeling some type of way because you didn't win one off because you had the box that you thought was the hottest
he
record
had
ever.
The other joint too, the him and Mustard and Nipsey.
He had all them.
I mean, they won one with he won one with Nip. Yeah, so I mean that count.
That counts for sure.
But I say I hate it because about like I don't like the fact that it's about everything other than the music. Because if you like for instance you like you shouldn't have to dress up like what this is. Like it took me up to my whole life to make this album. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put everything in it. I didn't assess over this. There was times I didn't even talk to my girl because I'm at the studio writing or whatever, like trying to get this done. This means something.
Yeah, for sure.
Why isn't it enough that the people that are critiquing it or saying anything about it that don't do music, why isn't it enough for you just to put it out? Like these people that are talking this shit ain't even got the balls to do that. You like people just think it's easy just to wake up and like when you care about the music, people just think it's easy to wake up and put some shit out. Like I didn't slave over these beats, like 3 beats a day or 5 beats a day for 3 something. Like I did that. But now on top of slaving, you want me to then go get a haircut, get the new shoes, get the outfit, get in front of the camera, sell my product to. No, I done did all the work. That's what I hate. Yeah. I hate that. Like at a point in time, McDonald's
commercialism.
Yeah, at a point in time, McDonald's did have to make a commercial for niggas to come buy that. Yeah. But not no more.
Not no more. Yeah.
And I guess that means like, you know.
That's why the commercials don't make sense anymore.
Yeah, like
they really don't. They really don't. Now you think about you like, bro, if I want McDonald's, I'm just gonna go get it. I don't need you to put this in my face for me to think about McDonald's.
Even it's so crazy how intrusive Instagram is. Or like these companies selling your data. Like, bro, I know how to Google the new Jordans. I don't need to scroll down and be freaked out because I got a Foot Locker ad on here with the Jordans I just looked up. Like, I know, like, I think it's enough just to have social media and say, hey, I took some time on this. If you listen,
post it and put it out and let that be the end of it.
If you like it or hate it, I don't think good or bad music. This is very controversial.
Oh, here we go.
I don't think good or bad music exists. I think it's either I like this or I don't.
Oh, it's all taste thing. For
sure.
Sure.
I don't think anybody should be able to come up and say
it's too subjective.
Yeah, I don't. This is good. This is good. Like it's not a steak. It's not like a deed being done or anything.
It doesn't have. It's not a one way. It's not a one way taste or
it's impossible to say this is
whatever you
good
feel.
or bad.
It's too subjective.
Yeah, but I like it or I don't.
Like I don't like The Weeknd's music. You
do, right?
But I've never said he's terrible
or it's not good music or it's bad.
Yeah, I do not like it.
You just don't listen to it.
Exactly.
I'm the same way with the new artists. I'm like I'm not going to critique it. I'm not because I don't listen to it. So I'm not going to be like, nah, these niggas just. If I listen to it. I'll give it the chance to critique it, but if I'm not even listening to it, then I just, you know what I'm saying? I stay away from it. It's not for my opinion. It's not for my, you know what I'm saying? It's not for me.
It wasn't made for me.
It wasn't made for me.
Right.
I know they didn't make this for me because I'm listening to it and it don't sound like what I like.
Right.
And that ain't against the person that's making it. You just didn't make it for a person like me.
And a lot of people know the fan bases, which is why they make the things they make.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So when I was having a conversation, I had like a session last night with Parnell and Hanani last night. And again, another session, ain't shit getting done. We just talking. So
shouts to Vance.
So because Vance will fucking talk, bro. And, like if y'all know nothing about that nigga,
we know.
He gonna talk. So we in there talking, and I'm like, bro, like how dumb was it that they gave us art in school? So them niggas looking at me like, what you mean? I was like, bro.
We drew sunflowers.
Yeah. I was like, bro, because there's no way this white woman is finna grade me on me drawing the sun.
Nigga, I failed art.
How? But see, this the thing.
Because they wanted you to buy this. They wanted you to buy this pad.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to do. I ain't had the money to do all that.
Specific eraser.
That shit I get. But ultimately, look, they should be able to grade you on completion.
Yeah,
they should not be able to actually grade your work.
What you're doing because it's like everybody can't draw anyway.
Yeah, because art in general, like it's interpretation.
It's subjective. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway. So how you finna grade how I drew the goddamn sun? You know what I'm saying?
Dog, you just fucked me up.
I'm being dead at, but again, now you actually have to do. Damn. You got to do it. Grade me on completion. Don't grade me because I drew the sun in the corner instead of in the midday or whatever the fuck. Yeah. That's how I feel about shit like that.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Because now I'm looking at it like...
That's why I hate standardized testing.
Because now I'm looking at it like, damn,
what Don said.
We look at it art. So you take a person like Basquiat. If you go look at his paintings, it really ain't nothing you like.
No,
nigga. It don't even really make sense when you first look at it. But like you said, it's subjective.
It's all
Some
statement
people-
pieces, though.
Exactly. But you're not gonna look at this nigga and be like, man, this nigga don't know what the hell he doing.
Yeah, because
You ain't-
clearly he do.
he know what he doing.
Because he done made 15 billion gajillion dollars after he died.
After. You feel me?
You know what
But
I'm saying? But that's how I'm
that,
supposed to look
yeah.
at this shit. Like anything
It's
really.
art. It's art, and
That's
art
why-
is just fully subjective.
That's why
get that.
That's why I
get
feel these artists when they get mad at critics, because like, bro, you are sitting, especially like sports. I know like sports commentators and shit.
The worst.
Got the worst.
Unless they're a previous player.
Yeah, like Dwayne Wade has the right to critique somebody's jump
Yeah,
shot.
hell yeah.
Or LeBron, if
Tony
you get
Romo.
Tony Romo,
Yes.
Troy Aikman.
So for you to say that is like Skip, I know y'all know Skip.
Oh yeah, of course.
The worst.
Bro, he is the hardest critique, and it's like, Skip, you ain't never played no basketball, bro.
He might have played back in like the 50s or some shit, but
Man, he
but
played-
the
he
game has
probably
changed so
played-
much.
He probably
since
played up until 10th grade.
Yeah, the game has changed so much.
And because his ass ain't athletic, that was it for him. And
was it.
he went and just probably ran the stats
All
on,
they
the,
do
on the
is
team.
all they do is run numbers.
That's it. And that's all he did. Now
That's
he
why I
feels like he
hate
can
him
critique.
and Colin Coward. I fucking hate Colin Coward, bro.
Colin Cowherd's wild. That's a wild boy because that titty thing he said about Joy or whatever.
Yeah, he was like, nice tit.
Yeah, it's nice today. Yeah, nigga. But nah, yeah, all that shit like.
So yeah, y'all right about that though.
But then like but then think about like because I view like cooking as art too.
It is.
you
But
said what? Cooking?
Cooking.
Oh,
Yeah.
most definitely.
so like
most definitely.
when I watch shows like
I
Hell's
love cooking, too,
Kitchen
as a matter
or
of fact.
anything with Gordon Ramsay,
I love Gordon Ramsay too.
I actually want to hear why this food
Why
isn't
is it-
good.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga knows something.
Yeah.
You dig? So like I agree with all that type shit, but like when a nigga try to come and tell you like, oh, I would have rapped this different, or oh, I would have rapped on a different beat, or I don't like the way this is mixed, or whatever. Like, bro, okay, so you don't like it is what you're telling me.
Basically.
Like, just say that, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm not okay with
But you
somebody.
over here trying to tell me.
Yeah,
that's-
fuck, don't tell me nothing. Let me ask y'all another question I had about like services and shit, right? So the big conversation this week for me I've been having reoccurring is like service. So like you go to the barbershop, unless you like got a relationship with that barber, you can pay on credit or you pay before or whatever. Y'all got something worked out. But if you just going to get a standard haircut, you sit down, tell the barber, hey, I want a box, you know what I'm saying? Edge me up, don't touch my beard, whatever. So he cuts your hair and he touch your beard. And you're like, bro, I told you not to touch my beard. But most niggas be like, whatever. How much for the cut? 25, right? That's how I go. That's standard.
No, that's
Yep.
standard.
I'm paying for a service.
Yeah, and time.
Yeah, so because you're paying for the cut, you're paying for this barber's time, and you helping the barber pay for that seat, right?
Yep, all that.
So you go in there, you pay for the cut. That's how it should be. Like when you go eat at a restaurant, I want to see the food. I want to make sure it's to my liking. Then I will pay. That's how it's supposed to be. But I don't really want to like air nobody out. But this is an important conversation because I want to know how y'all feel about, especially like engineering. Like you go to studio. Do you feel like, or even a feature? Do you feel like you should be paid? Let's say it's a feature. Fuck the engineer thing because that's too close.
To me.
Nah, like to the real conversation that we had.
Okay.
Russell,
Yeah.
ain't trying to step on
Yeah,
no
I ain't trying to
toes.
step on that. I don't want to, because like, you know, I don't want to,
Nah, for sure. Yeah.
but so you go in the studio or a homie, somebody hit you up, hey, how much for a feature? You tell them, I don't know, 5 mans, whatever, $500, $50, $3, whatever. And you be like, all right, cool. Would you as an artist think that you're providing a service at that point, right?
Of course.
So would you want to be paid before you go in there and lay it down, or after when the artist heard it and is like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted you to do? Or like, that's not exactly how I saw it. Like, can you go and do this, and that? And then after you did everything to his liking, then you get paid. How would you want to approach that?
I would say, I mean, I haven't really been approached for too many features. I don't know if dudes think they can't fuck with me or what, but no, it's just being honest. I would say if you gonna come to me, then you know what I'm coming with.
Yeah.
If you hit me up and you want me on this song, you know what I'm coming with, nigga. Pay up.
Right. Off like before I even utter a
up.
word.
Pay up.
Got it. Dalton, how you feel?
Oh, so I mean, services, like the barber thing is separate, but generally this is how it works. Like if I commission someone to do artwork or a photography or anything like that, generally how it works is they're like, hey, I want half up front, and then you pay the other half when it's done.
They do that too for
and
the
you
features.
get and you get you'll get the same. So like here, I'm paying you $100 to start on the artwork. Then he'll send me stuff while he's working on. Oh, here's the sketch. Here's what colors do you want? Boom, and then he's like, here's the final product. He'll leave his tags on the image. Be like, okay, if you like this, I'll send you all the files. And once payment's completed, send another $100. Emails me the rest of the thing.
But I don't think we can put the same service on those as we put on music, because with music, if you fuck up, you can just go back.
And
yeah, you could just go back and re-record. If you fuck up on a burger or on some,
I mean, you can go, go remake my burger or whatever.
And then, for instance, with the engineering thing, whenever I had the studio back in the day, I made people pay me up front for the amount of time they're going to get.
So it's not
because I'm about to spend 4 hours with you or whatever. You're going to pay me for my 4 hours of time, because I'm not going to sit here and then after we're done, you're like, oh, I can't pay you.
Right.
So pay me up front.
So it's really just in fear of doing bad business why people want to get paid up front.
When it comes to music, hell yeah, because it's
bad
like
business.
I said, it's a different type of service.
Yeah.
I don't think we can put that like on some, like if you be like want to do this construction almost.
Everybody,
like, you know what I'm saying?
But we've also been to sessions though, Dalton, where labels were paying for the session, but they were not going to pay until after this block of hours have been used.
Right, because with a label, generally what happens is the label books the session. You go in, do the thing, then the studio will bill an invoice to the studio to the label.
Would that be more professional than asking for the bread up front?
Well, the reason they do that is because with companies, you have to have what's called a PO number, a purchase order number. So they apply it to their billing department because it's a company paying for a service, not a person paying for a service.
Right. So that's the payee versus the pay. So like you would be the company though, because you own Subconscious. So you would say that Subconscious Studios, this is LLC. Mm-hmm. You would PO like my label.
Yeah, I would send like an invoice to them, and I'd be like, you have whatever term we came up with, like you have to pay me within 30 days or whatever.
Right. Okay.
Because generally labels will pay for a pretty good chunk of time.
Right. I just
what's the main point though behind you asking?
Well, the point is I feel like once you've had too many wild encounters with people in the industry,
you're gonna tighten up.
Yeah, I feel like it should just be either you need to change your business and practices, or you just need to not. The artist shouldn't ask for that service from that person ever again. Like learn that lesson and move forward.
For sure.
That's ultimately it. Like I'll tell y'all off air what's going on. Like I said, I don't want to like press the issue because
Hey man, don't be on here putting your personal problems on my segment.
This ain't my, it's not even personal. It's just some.
They're gonna be on my comments talking about this nigga. I'm gonna be like, hey man, it ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. You better go tag him.
It's like 2, 3, 4, 5 people down the line removed. It ain't got nothing to do with me personally.
My other cousins.
Yeah, it's on some shit like that. I just feel like this business is so like
it's tricky, bro.
It's wild. It's just too many.
It's tricky.
It's too many different ways to do it, and it's too many people that think they're doing it the right way. And it's almost like, man, I was just like, bro, like, and you know, you met Da Vinci, I'm sure. So like, me and him started working together, and like he mixed my last album and everything, and he mixed Armani's album. Like we like his work, we appreciate his work. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to overwhelm the kid because he did Joseph, then me, then Blaze. And what people got to understand about Da Vinci.
I don't know if it's yours. I think it is. Yeah.
What people got to understand about Da Vinci is like, that's all he does is music. And like for him to do 3 albums back to back and they're all great albums and like you touched this, like you're a legend. already.
Facts.
Like, and people not gonna realize that till later.
Till later, yeah.
Once they see how close, like he was doing 3 albums at the same time. That's crazy. But like I said, I didn't want to overwhelm the kids, so I was just like, man, just send me beats. Like I'll figure out like my other shit on my time. Just send me beats when you can. Something you think I like. Had to pull Dalton back in. Like, bro, let's mix this last album, bro. Because I was just gonna go to Da Vinci just because when it comes to like those type of relationships, like Da Vinci, he was like, bro, just give me like 7 grams and we good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I was just like, you sure? He was like, yeah, bro. Like, I was like, nigga, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna give you grams, whatever you want, bro. Like, cause like you doing something for me. But it was never like, that wasn't the focus of the thing. We got our work done and I took care of him. You know what I'm saying? Dalton, I might can't take care of him, but I'm like, bro, like with Dalton, it's just purely like we doing this because this is Dalton.
This is what we doing.
Yeah, this is my friend, and I want to help my friend. That's like how Dalton. That's how he operate. If I had to pay Dalton to get shit done, I mean, obviously shit would get done, but I would never like because that's a lot of pressure though.
Yeah, it is.
Especially because he's married and he worked. It's like, bro, I paid you to do this. Let's fucking do this. Yeah. So I know it's like Saturdays we do the podcast, but during the day before the pod, he dedicates that time to his wife.
For sure.
So I would look at like if I was like if I was just any artist and I paid him and I knew his schedule, I'm looking at that time that he dedicated to his wife, like, bro, you can do that. You can do that later, bro. I'm trying to pay you. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So I'm glad I don't I never put any pressure on Don to do shit when I need it done. You know what I'm saying? And I said all that to say, like, I think it's like very crucial to find people that you can work with and that works with you, like, and understands this shit on a different level. Because if it's all about the money, then
I was just about to say something.
It can't be all about the money. Yeah. It can't because it's nothing there. Like money don't add those conversations and all that shit. Because if I'm paying Dalton, I'll just leave him here with the music and dip.
And that's it. Because I don't have to be here. This is not about
me and you trying to build or
this is about nigga. I need something. And that's it.
I think if you an engineer, that's damn near your job. Like an engineer's book, little black book, should be thick as fuck. Because you building relationships with these people. Like I know, like if I was to work on your album, I know what to give you and what not to give you. Yeah. Like I know, like, you know, shit. Like you family oriented. Come over to my family crib. We all cooking and shit. Like you can fit it, like shit like that to build that bond and relationship. Yeah. It can't just be all about the money with doing music, bruh. Because if it is, I mean, the shit just gonna be like too, I don't know, like too straight. Like it's no type of, I don't know. I never want to work like that.
It'll be too serious.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know what I'm saying? When money starts getting involved, a lot of people get that sense of entitlement. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they like, I'm paying you, bro. Like, what you mean you ain't finna, like, what you mean, yo? What you mean you finna spend some time with your wife? Man, I just paid you $200 to mix this down. What you mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, hold on, bro. If this how you gonna act with your money, bro, I don't need your money.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I do this because I love it too. It's not, I'm taking your money because you offering to pay me.
Yeah, it's a service. Like
you feel me? Like you said, and then you said when you got people like you and him, y'all have a relationship. So bro, not even asking you for nothing really. You know what I'm saying? Because he know what's gonna come with that. He know you gonna give him that shout out. He know you gonna put him on with somebody else. He know you gonna take him with you if you go on tour or do this or do that. You know what I'm saying? Or
booking the shows.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, speaking of which, this is a funny question. I just watching the Breakfast Club and Gilly was talking about
this nigga Gilly, boy.
When he got with Wayne, when he first got with Wayne, like Wayne didn't know shit about publishing.
Yeah.
So Gilly was telling him about publishing, and like Wayne was like, all I know is if I sell gold, I get gold money. If I sell platinum, I get platinum money. And Gilly was like befuddled. He was like, nigga, no, that's not how this supposed to work.
Hell yeah.
So then he was like, then he started getting around the crew, and he realized Mac May is signed as a rapper, but he's also Wayne's manager. And then Gilly said that's a conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest, 100%.
So how does y'all feel? Like, this is a question for y'all because you work with me.
And he do some stuff.
And he do some stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, And then you and Joe, are you home team? Like, is that what you?
Now, it's just me supporting him. Like, I'm gonna do whatever.
Right.
Like, if he was to come out with something different, I'm that too.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't
no conflict of interest
ain't
there,
no
though.
conflict of interest. And
No,
that it could have been.
It could have been.
It could have been when it came to that.
Because you're his brother.
Exactly.
Because I just imagine that's probably why C Murder, Silta Shaka, and P, they kind of fell out. Because not only nigga you paying me, but I got to go see you at mama house.
See you at mama house, nigga. You the one making most of the money. Nigga.
Yeah, that could be. So do you feel like it's a conflict of interest to you or not?
No, why would it be?
I don't know, nigga, because you rapped at one point. You were making beats. You're making beats now. You mixed my album.
Look, bro, I haven't rapped in years.
Okay, what about the producer side?
What about it?
So what if like a nigga hit? What if a nigga hit you was like, hey, I'm trying to get some beats from Chris. And then you're like, okay, yeah, I got some beats for Chris. But send you your shit though.
No, I would never do that.
But send your shit, and you like just send me the money.
I would never do that.
I'll just say it. That would be a conflict of interest though.
Yeah, that's a
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'll just say it. Don't do that, dog.
But people,
I would never do that.
I'll just play.
some people do that though.
Yeah,
Some people will
facts.
definitely
I'm sure they will.
slide. Some people will definitely slide. They, you know what I'm
Absolutely
saying? Slide they joint right up in there.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, but I mean, we like, and
That comes with
My shit's just gonna be a bunch of this.
right. Next time Miles in town, I actually want to link y'all because you and Joseph with Miles, but Miles is the type of dude like, and it's crazy because I don't know nobody else that do this. Miles is like big time. You know, he in LA, he eating yogurt and almonds together and shit. He's just a wild nigga now. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with almonds and yogurt, nigga?
He ain't come from that. We used to take that. Dalton used to go to like Family Dollar and get him the meat patties and shit. Like
He did, yes. He was specifically like, hey, when we're doing a session, can you go to Dollar Tree and get me the
Specific
the meat,
Dollar Tree.
the meat. They had these meat pies there, and he was like, "Yo, they're fire." And he always would like grab like.
so, he go from eating meat pies to like yogurt and almonds. He's like, I hear this
With
nigga,
banana slices.
Yeah, I hear the nigga crunching. I'm like, bro, you eating cereal, my nigga? Nah, nigga, you better get hip. Got purple yogurt and almonds. I'm like, anyway, but like he'll hit me. He's like, "Yo, what you working on? Beats or rhymes?"
Yeah.
So I'll be like, "Yo, I got this, and that." He'd be like, "All right, send me this, and that. I got a session with Freddie Gibbs. I'm gonna just play it, see if you want it or do anything with it." Oh, whoa.
Nah, yeah, that's
You know what I'm saying? That's dope. And he don't just do that for me. He do that for Da Vinci. He do that. Like I sent him a record me and Blaze did, but Blaze was rapping. I made the beat.
That's
He
a
was
real nigga.
trying to play that shit for Cole.
Nah, that's a real nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like,
He'll just call you out of the blue.
yeah, hey, send me that song.
Yeah.
But then I'll be like, but I like that song.
Nah, you like, nigga, I ain't even put it out yet.
yeah,
I'm not sending this to
He'll
you.
be like, too bad.
yeah, he be like, nigga, you trying to get paid or not?
Or
Yeah.
not, yeah.
Okay.
Shit, all right,
This
bro.
motherfuckers call me sometimes and be like, "Hey, I got somebody here that he wants to say hi," and it'll be like somebody I like. I'll be like, "What the fuck?"
Wow, bruh.
This put me on the spot with this fucking person I listen to.
Yeah,
Crazy
that's
shit.
crazy.
Yeah,
But
well,
nah,
crazy.
I think, but
We need more dudes like him for sure.
hell yeah. I would like to be, but I ain't got the. I mean, I do it on a more local scale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be trying to connect artists who might need some extra vocals or, send them to Da Vinci if
As
they
we
want
should,
to.
as we
you know what I'm
should,
saying?
bro. As we should. A lot of people just like to keep things for themselves, bro. They don't believe in sharing.
Yeah, I think it got something to do. That's like, I think they got to do with like self-esteem.
You know, some people
the
like,
artist.
"Oh, that's a nice shirt. Where'd you get it from?" Don't worry about all that. Like,
Yeah,
you
come
know
on,
what I mean?
man.
Okay, I'm
Yes.
that nigga.
See,
I'm
yeah.
that nigga. Nigga asked me about some glasses the other day. I'm like, bro, if I tell you, I gotta kill you.
Yeah. But some things need to remain sacred.
Some things definitely do.
But
And it's definitely swag.
I can't have these niggas. Yeah,
I do not like wearing this. I don't like wearing the same clothes other people do.
Nah, facts.
I just don't.
Facts. I think the splendor is the splendor. You can't give up the
Nah,
splendor.
you definitely can't.
But like the connections though
Yeah, for sure.
is different because again, like I couldn't imagine like trying to stop somebody from being great because ain't nobody try to stop me.
Man, you'd be surprised. Yeah, so it come back to self-esteem, but you'll be surprised. Bro.
Oh no, not
You'll be
me
surprised.
because I do
You'll be
everything so
surprised.
in house. You know what I'm saying?
be
Like,
surprised,
Dawn, they've never said, "No, we not putting the album out." Like, he ain't never goes.
Yes.
Because there's no conflict of interest.
Yeah, yeah. But-
he not trying to rap too, so of course he ain't gonna
Yeah,
do that to you.
But nah, I ain't never for real though. Like out of all my years doing this shit, ain't nobody ever was like, you know, or even if it was behind the back. Well, this one guy we used to go perform for. He used to have this thing back in Dallas called the Coffee Music Hub or something.
Oh, okay.
His name was Jesse Porter.
Oh, there it is.
First time we ever went there, I don't even know how we found out about it. But the first night we went there, Erykah Badu was there performing. This was at the Curtain Club.
Yes, you're correct.
In Dallas. Back in the Gap.
Doesn't exist anymore.
This when Watch the Throne first dropped. Because we was playing nothing but Otis.
Oh, yeah, that's what, 2010?
In my homie Slab. In a Slab listening to Otis. Crazy.
2011. Matter of fact,
Yeah,
that was 2011.
yeah.
Watch the Throne was through 2011, yep.
So we go, and he was like, it was basically like an open mic. As long as you went up there and said, put your name on the list, they was going to let you perform. You got your music. So we in that bitch, me, Chaz, like our whole little crew back then. And it got to the last, like, nigga, like, they starting to play the goddamn mariachi music. Niggas finna go. And
they ain't even got you on there yet.
yeah, so we going up there like, bruh, you said we could perform. Like, what's going on? It's only like 30 people left. He was like, I got y'all, bro. I got y'all. He kept saying that. Boy, we had to send Kesey. She was a silent assassin.
Yep.
I don't know what she be saying to these niggas, but every time, bro, like, and I vouch for my, you know what I'm saying, my dog. She ain't never fucked these niggas.
Yeah.
She was the type of girl, like, they just be happy to smoke with her.
Yeah.
Because it looked like something.
Yeah.
She must have went up there and said, yo, we'll kick it. Like, can you let my friends get on and perform? Coming to the stage. Bruh.
Chris and the boys.
Where she at?
So
Where she at? I need her on my team.
Yeah,
I need you. Please go vouch for me.
She's actually in Fort Worth right now.
Yeah.
I had to go pull up on her the other day. Well, pull up on her dude, but
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, we got up there and we killed it. We were like actually good, and people fuck with us. So he was like, bro, y'all come back every week.
Like, nigga, we ain't coming back every week.
Oh no, we went back every week.
Yeah,
Those niggas was trying to get popping. You know what I'm saying?
it was for a minute too. Yeah,
Yeah, we was going like religiously.
What was that clothing line?
Midpoint.
Yeah, there was like they were wearing this like they got like sponsored by this clothing line. Yeah, it was a wild time.
Something else came with it too, but I forgot. But yeah, man. I would say like that might be an instance of a nigga like, but he didn't even know who we were, so I couldn't even really say he was holding us back. He probably just, you know, these niggas too serious. But we really was trying to perform though. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said, we went back every week. Oh yeah, that's when like ADD Plus. You heard of them? You remember them from back in the day?
ADD Plus.
Yeah,
they were like
a big underground Dallas
group.
It
was them, Sore Losers.
Yeah,
Sore Losers signed to TDE when they first started. Back in the Gap.
There was another dude too. We had saw him at Abstract. We had seen him at the off the record one night. He was like, "Yo, that's
Topic.
Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah."
So Topic.
These are dudes like that were like the guys back in the day, like when we were first starting.
Yeah, they were
out.
like, we're with Erykah Badu for real, and like
they were like fucked with her,
with
like,
her band and shit. Like we're like, oh shit, these guys like know everybody.
And like ADD Plus was like, I imagine I liken it to like Nipsey coming in the spot when he just did like Mailbox Money or something. Like he had that, like they weren't like nationally known, but like in the area they were like the biggest people ever.
Like ADD, like I said, Sore Loser signed to TDE. And then ADD Plus went on tour with like Talib, and then like they had a tour with Sean Price, and then people that
ain't that crazy though?
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like we get that down here, but we don't get the big shit.
Yeah.
You get little shit where you get a little person get took and they go over here and this nigga go over there.
Like Bobby Sessions.
Bro.
With
Bobby
Dre,
Sessions
right?
making moves.
Come on, man.
Bobby Sessions with Dre.
A Def Jam, I know. He's
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought somebody went with Dre.
Oh, that white kid,
Oh yeah.
but he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy to me. I'm like, damn, we get a lot of looks, but we don't get that look.
Yeah, it was. I think
We don't get that
the last big one was Duro.
Yeah.
I believe.
No, you're right.
Well,
it was the row.
Post Malone popped.
Fuck that.
hell
Fuck
no.
that.
But you know that
He don't even claim Dallas. He claimed wherever, Florida.
I went
the
to
hell,
a party.
Buffalo.
I went to a party in Dallas.
Oh, what?
Me and Ridge went, and niggas was performing and all that. Like the niggas that's coming up now. Post Malone walked in there with the braids and the jersey. Like, this is like right when White Iverson started to pop off, but he was at that party. I think Ian Connor was at that party too. I wonder who party that was. No, Ian Connor was there. Nigga stood right in front of us. Oh, I should snuff this nigga.
This fucking sexual offender.
Yeah, I should snuff this nigga.
That nigga said a sexual offender.
That's some wild shit.
But habitual, I think.
Oh yeah, I think it is.
He ain't the only one.
No, he ain't the only
of course
one.
not.
He ain't the only one.
But that you see you disappear now.
Well,
that's
yeah,
true.
he ain't like in the public eye like that. I do still follow him on Instagram, but I don't watch his stuff or anything.
That's
I
like
just
saying I follow 6ix9ine.
yeah, I just get the.
You follow 6ix9ine too?
Hell no.
Oh.
I look. I will be the first to admit, when I heard them first couple of tracks, I was like, all right, this shit kind of hot. This shit kind of hot when he first came out.
Don't talk to me right now.
But after all the snitching shit happened, I don't condone that.
You don't condone that?
Nah.
Snitches get stitches. Chris.
Brother took the brother. This dude took the feds to my brother crib.
So it hit home.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the same on my end.
It was
You know what I'm saying?
Vince,
I got-
right?
Vince, yeah.
Yeah,
Broke
it's the same
the
on my
feds
end.
came into the crib, broke the safe, found the guns, found the money, found
Did
the
everything.
jewelry, took all that shit. It had tore his house apart. I was at the crib making Ant was staying at the house then too. I was about to make this nigga some chicken nuggets or something for dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you gotta go to school tomorrow.
Yeah.
A girl I was fucking with at the time lived on my brother's street. So she called me. She was like, Chris. No. I got that wrong. I was making me some chicken nuggets. Anthony was at Vince's house. So she called. She was like, Chris, they got all types of SWAT and all that shit at your brother's house. You need to come get Anthony right now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shit. Like, all right. So I
drive.
called Jonathan. I'm like, bro, we got to go. Like, the Fed. So Jonathan, this back when Jonathan used to jump into action. He a little bit slower to jump into action now. But Jonathan used to jump into action.
Yeah.
We speed down to his house, the whole scene. Like,
Yeah.
we couldn't get in the house. I'm down there, all the neighbors outside, all the white kids, all the white. I was just like, this is it's not embarrassing. It's just like, fuck. Like, they got to see my nigga. Because everybody knew what Vince was doing. He had like 3 slabs,
Yeah.
a boat, a
They knew what was going
Yukon.
on.
Like, they
Yeah.
already knew he was moving. But he in this suburban area, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
poetry in the trap.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, nah, this dude and my brother trusted this nigga. Like, his girl used to kick it with his mom. Dude was around. He might have been a little bit older than me, but he still tried to fuck around with me and my
Yeah.
friend. We all thought he was like a lame nigga, light skinned nigga, tried too hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, he brought the feds to my brother crib, bro. So yeah, that type shit hit home. But
Yeah.
but anyways, fuck all that. I was gonna ask you, like, so what do you feel like is next? Like, what's your next move as an artist?
As an artist, that's a good question. So I want to finish this tape series out. So I'm gonna do probably 4 chapters, maybe 5.
Mm-hmm.
And so the next is just locking in with a producer and letting them produce the whole. You know what I'm saying? The whole 4 to 5 or 6, however many I choose to put on there, and just going from there and building up my label and you know what I'm saying, everything we got going on. So I'm I guess you could say a talent scout in a sense.
Yeah.
I'm always catching new people. I'm always bringing new people on. I'm always trying to, you know what I'm saying, help other people and give them, you know what I'm saying, the game, the little bit that I got, you know what I'm saying, they can help them if they just starting.
Right.
You feel me?
That's
So
important.
That's really kind of where I'm at with it. It's just moving forward in the artistry and trying to get other people in the same type of positions that can help them start out better. Because like we said, we see some of the dudes that start out, they don't really care about the quality at the same time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We got some people that is, and you see them and they look like they've been doing it. And then you got some people and you like, bro, come on, man. Now, you looking at this, bro. You like, bro, niggas is not going to take you serious with this Android quality you got. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, bro,
Microsoft Paint cover.
Some people just, but it come to that with people that don't think like that shit matters, and
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Even if you is just started.
Yeah.
I know you just want to, you know what I'm saying? It is about just getting in there and getting it, but you don't have to put that out. You can work.
Yeah.
Just keep working.
Yeah.
Try to find somebody else that got a better studio. Don't just be subject just because this dude letting you go in there for free.
Right. Yeah.
You feel
true.
me?
That's
if it's
true.
for free, then it ain't gonna be too much good quality coming in that if it's for the free, unless it's your homie. You know what I'm saying? If you it's probably a hole in the wall. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I'd have been in a hole in the wall.
I feel comfortable in a hole in the wall. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's kind of mine. That's where that thing where I like to be outside. Like I like them holes in the wall.
That's what's wild about like
I'm trying to go.
you and your brother in particular.
Yeah, he ain't.
I know he not like
he ain't
that.
like that. He don't.
But
he don't like that
y'all
environment
still
too much.
got that in y'all though.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
you even mentioned in Rush Creek, like and I know that's y'all. That's where y'all like.
Yeah. And that's my beginnings of being outside.
Yeah.
13, you know what I'm saying, 12, 13, being outside and seeing Arlington in the streets for right there in my face. I'm talking about when we moved in, when we was moving our shit off the motherfucking truck, it was a group of girls that watched us, like 5 of them. They watched us move in. My mama was like, that's weird as hell.
Yeah.
Like, and she was like, she told me because she knew, because I was young enough. So she was on me about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to go outside probably for the first week. I'm going to make my way outside, though. I'm going to get there somehow. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm going to get there somehow. So that was my introduction to, being outside by myself. No, my brothers wasn't outside. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't have the older bros to watch me. It was me. And what I felt like I was capable of doing and wasn't capable of doing. So that's kind of the time where I really got my manhood, so to say. My pops was, people was getting divorced and stuff. So he wasn't there like he, you know what I'm saying, like he was in the past. So I just had to keep it in my mind like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying, mom's doing what she can to keep y'all, you know what I'm saying, to keep y'all where y'all need to be. The least you can do is not be on some bullshit. Right. You can go outside and, you know what I'm saying, I used to be outside from 8 in the morning. On Saturday when she would leave to go to work, I was outside she would leave at 6. I'm outside at 8.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back until she come back.
Right.
And she probably got to call me back. So it's probably like 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm talking 13, 14. Like I'm outside. I'm not going in there. I done been to these apartments. I done been to that park.
Yeah.
We done left and went to the store. We did like, it's just all, you know what I'm saying? For sure. So that's where that's when my beginning started. So and definitely and like I say in that, I remember Fat Dre used to steal till he got seats. Like we used to go to the store, bro. It was still all the time. We just didn't have it like that. Most of them apartments was Section 8. You know what I'm saying? And he had 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? Sisters and brothers. So he ain't really have it like that. And I knew. So I was like, I ain't have it either. But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, I ain't gonna keep one over here.
Yeah, that's
So that's why I say is like I had to set my own rules too. You feel me?
It's so wild too. Even saying that, like those are lessons your parents didn't have to teach you. You kind of figured out by yourself.
Most definitely.
So when you do have those conversations with your parents, you almost kind of shock them or surprise them with the knowledge that you knew
100%.
without them having to tell you. Like
100%.
my pops was like, I don't remember what we was talking about, but it was on some bullshit. Maybe like I don't know. Let's say it's something that's minuscule as saying yes ma'am, no ma'am. Like some shit he didn't teach me, but he knew I picked it up somewhere. Yeah. He was like, "How you know to say that to?" Well, I'm like, what you mean?
That's definitely how it was with me. A lot of times.
Yeah, like they be surprised that we didn't grown so much while they weren't around.
While they weren't around, yeah. And didn't choose to go the other route. You know what I'm saying? And chose to keep the things that they taught us, because that's really what it was. It was just the things that they taught and the things that my mom didn't want us to. You know what I'm saying? She always, if it was certain things that went around us, she would always use that as an example. Like, look, I don't want y'all to be doing this type of thing. I don't want y'all to be on this type of thing. That ain't how I'm trying to raise y'all. That ain't what, you know what I'm saying? God got a plan for y'all. Like, you know, that's always been in us since we was this little. Like, you know, she always been preaching that to us. Like, y'all got a purpose. Y'all got more than what y'all think y'all got. You know what I'm saying? So she always put that pressure on us. So that just, as I started getting on, I'm like, okay. That's why I say I gotta make it to 25, bro. Like I gotta get there somehow, some way. You feel
I also
me?
think it's like extremely dope that like your immediate family are all entrepreneurs.
Yeah, for sure.
Like your mom with the catering, your dad's doing the shirts, you and your brothers do the rap, your sister doing the your sister was doing the
She got her own podcast. She did. She
But I
fresh
thought
out the
she
feds.
Film like documentary.
Yeah, she was
do
doing
that too. She
yeah.
a
Because of
writer.
the
She a writer.
wrongful incarceration of women and things
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, she's a writer.
Which
My stepdad too. My stepdad got his own app called Sweet Connections, which is basically like a in-house for all your social media. So you can get on his, and it secures you from different other things that you necessarily wouldn't be secure from if you was just on Twitter by itself.
oh, so his basically your it's
It's basically like your house.
yeah, like
your house.
it's yeah, I feel it. It's
So
like
where
a box around your shit, nothing gets in.
Nothing. You
So you ain't
can-
gonna see the Instagram pop-ups with the Jordans or
none
whatever.
of that. None of that.
Do you use it?
I haven't in a while, but I have used it.
That's
And
dope. It's called Sweet Connections.
Sweet Connections. for
Yeah, I'm gonna
sure.
check that out because I really hate even with even when I watch porn on my phone, I will get 30,000 follows from like women. I love sucking dick. It's like, all y'all love sucking dick. Like this gotta be a scale because can't all y'all love sucking dick. All y'all got the same header of
Yeah.
your bio. Come
Nah,
on, fam.
for real.
And that's every time I watch porn, bruh.
That shit weird.
It's very weird.
shit
I
is
don't
weird.
like that shit, bruh. Because then I'll be like, bro, are you like, how are y'all doing? Bruh.
They not, bro. That shit is just for more. It's clickbait.
Yeah.
they just want more people. They want more niggas to give them more attention, so they just try to act. Because half of them ain't even really like that in real life. They ain't
No,
even
I'm
Or they're-
telling you,
or they're
like,
bots.
yeah, these
They're
are
bots,
bot
yeah.
accounts.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I definitely get those. I don't know where the hell that shit be coming from.
Maybe because they be doing group Instagram DMs and be
Yeah.
like, "Want to have a good time?
want to have a good time,
Yeah,
or
like,
follow me here,
delete,
or hit this
delete,
link
delete,
right
delete.
here. Like, bitch, I'm not hitting this link. I don't even know where you
Bruh,
came from.
my whole phone finna implode, nigga, from the inside if I click this damn link.
and go to the message request.
Yeah,
Earlier than
bruh, on
motherfuckers down
some
there.
nutball shit, bruh. Like, come on, I'm not
wild.
this horny,
I
bruh.
am not.
Can't
bro.
be this horny.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
you wanted to talk about that.
Oh
that shit.
yeah, bro. Look, I want to just get perspective as men, bro. For
sure.
I was on the phone with Miles last night, and we was just talking about this whole Sweetie Quavo thing. I don't know if you,
Yeah, hell yeah. No, I definitely, it's crazy. I was just reading a tweet from that shit earlier. I was laughing about that shit.
Look, I don't want to get too personal, and let me put this out there first before I say anything.
Motherfuckers been going hard on their ass.
Bruh.
Boy, they been going. Social media is not to be played with. bro.
About relationships and none of that.
Nothing,
Don't be a
nigga.
black man.
These people
talking about
don't.
nothing,
Also,
bruh.
these people don't. People get too invested in celebrity
Yeah,
relationships.
I'm
They
not
do. Nah,
invested,
for sure.
but I feel like
Yeah.
it's a good conversational piece.
no, I get your. But
It's,
people
it's something
actually,
to learn from.
Yeah.
People
Something to
actually
learn from.
fucking like, I'm hurt.
Nah,
like,
yeah.
bitch,
Like they hurt for them.
Yeah,
Like
get out of here.
that shit is weird.
You don't know these people.
At
So
all.
I want to start by saying I do not think the interview that she did with Justin Combs.
Yeah, I seen that.
I don't
watched
think
it.
that's why they broke up.
Nah,
I think they've been broke up.
Of course.
I just think everything hit the fan when that interview came
Yes.
out.
She had a point to prove. That's why she did that interview.
Yeah,
She wouldn't have did that interview if they were still together.
and because homie was her ex too.
Who?
Diddy's son is her ex.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
No wonder she wasn't looking at that nigga.
Yeah.
I kept wondering. I'm like, bro, she ain't even looking at this nigga.
Yeah,
though. She's
and I-
staring, bro, right here in the eyes.
but
She's
homie,
watching this.
homie like
He
this,
all in
like,
that shit, right? Yeah.
like he all up in it.
He
and
all
she
up in
kinda
her
like-
shit, and she just
He
like,
waiting for the bomb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
So,
shit was, I was peeping all that shit when I watched it.
Yeah,
I was.
because
I
I'm
ain't
trying
gonna lie.
to I'm trying to see why she even. I didn't know they dated till after I watched the
Yeah,
video.
yeah.
So then I went through the comments just to see what, because the main point of that video was her saying, "I'll let my
That she would
dude
let another
invite-"
nigga on the threesome.
So I'm
that
reading
was
the comments.
purposeful. She did that on purpose,
Yeah,
bro. She
yeah.
knew damn well what she was doing.
Yeah,
she
so
knew damn well what she was doing.
I was like, man, nah, we ain't going for that. But for me and Donald, I already talked about this. Matter of fact, we talked about this Thursday before that shit even came out. I was like, nah, that was when it came out Thursday.
Yeah, because you were talking about the video.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I don't even. To be honest, I don't even want to have a threesome. Like that's too much work.
Nah, it's definitely
It's
too
hard to
much.
get one girl. Like I ain't even trying to do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, because after I'm one or
Yeah.
two, nigga,
Gummy worm, bruh. Gummy worm. I'm over this.
You got to put that haha Davis.
Yeah, gummy worm,
Man,
man.
I ain't got
Facts.
I ain't got it in me.
I ain't got it in me either. And, salute the guys that do, I
No,
guess.
definitely.
But I think the conversation to be had is not would you rather have a threesome or not, but you knowing that this is your girl's ex. Would you even allow some shit like that to happen? Like let my girl go do anything with her ex? Nigga, I don't care if you bought the dog I don't care. My girl bought her ex the dog and the dog died and he called her and crying about, nah, nigga, fuck all that. Fuck that dog.
You a stiff nigga.
Stiff.
That
You
nigga
gotta
said
be. Cause I feel like you ain't gotta be. let me like, cause I am trying
Nah,
to get
it depends
a
on.
girlfriend.
I would
out
say
here.
I would say that depends on just the women. If you know your woman is a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, she a little flirt, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Nah, you got to definitely keep her away from certain type of situations. But if she's straight and you know she's solid and she's stiff as you,
Yeah.
you let her go anywhere.
I feel like everybody should be stiff, but I think we need to have women in here for this conversation too, because I think their perspective on it matters too.
Nah,
but
for sure.
I do also believe they are not basing these off the parameters of reality though.
What?
Like most women's responses to things like that, like for instance, the whole Salt Bay thing and homie sitting next to his girl while the dude dropped the meat in her mouth.
He felt some type of way about that.
I would have been right there with him.
I'd have been like, nigga.
Cause
I would have put the plate, drop it,
right, just put it on the plate.
drop it.
I'll feed my woman, my wife, my queen, whatever. But I don't think it was her eating it. I think how into it she got because she knew the camera
She knew
was
what was
on.
going on because she knew
That's
the
what-
environment. She
that's
knew
what bothered-
That's what bothered him.
That's what
he
bothered.
could tell.
Yeah,
he could tell too though.
Because I mean, this is a chef. This is what he
This
do.
is what he do.
We know this.
You know that. If you've seen his videos, you know he's going to
feed.
do that every time.
But she got
Yeah,
a
she
tongue
was
all
ready.
out,
Yeah,
like
she was
she
ready.
making sure
Nah, I
she's
seen that.
because
She
she's
was
a
ready.
nice looking young woman.
Nah, definitely.
She's very curving. She got the curves. You know what I'm saying?
Curvaceous.
Curvaceous is what I was trying to get to.
She got that highway
Yeah,
body.
so she just was like, got into it a little bit too much. I was like, yo, like, are you doing this because you think this strip of steak finna taste that good, or you know that camera's on?
Nah, it's the camera. for
It's the
sure.
camera, bro.
It was
The camera
definitely
is
the camera.
the camera has ruined more relationships than goddamn booty houses, bro.
Of course.
The camera,
But what would you want to talk about that?
the Sweetie and Quavo thing.
Yeah.
I think it's just tragic, and I think
Tragic.
I think we need to have that conversation with like women involved too,
Okay.
because
I mean,
Which woman?
yeah, you right. You
any
right.
woman.
LaVoice or
We could get V and the Foreign Honey back up here.
oh please no.
Damn,
No, because
bro, y'all gonna stop this on my segment, bro. Y'all gonna stop this.
Nah, he didn't say that. We fuck with them. Like they're good people.
Nah,
we
I'm
fuck
just
with them.
fucking
They came and did the podcast.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. But
They-
I would say to that situation is just kind of whatever it was. You know how women is, bro. They if you do something to them, bro, they gonna try to get back at you. And
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all. So whatever it was that he did, it had to be somewhat publicly.
apparently he cheated, but
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, but I'm saying it had to be somewhat publicly.
yeah.
Like
don't think so, 'cause we would've
somebody
known.
had to. No. I'm saying some around her.
Oh,
Like one of her friends found out, or one of her friends told her,
Yeah,
for her to feel that embarrassment to go on and to say, "Oh, I would have a threesome with two niggas." That ain't a threesome. That's a train.
yeah,
That is not a threesome. I've never heard. You can't tell me that's a threesome.
yeah. That's a train.
That's a train. I ain't never.
I didn't even think about
Come
it.
on, bro. I ain't never in
But,
my
yeah.
life ever said I had a threesome and it was two dudes and it was one girl. That means we ran a train on your ass. Simple as that. It ain't no.
I hope she wasn't alluding to. Well, even if she was, I don't think that's what she meant.
She was alluding to, nigga, I'm with the shit. That's what she was alluding to.
If it's two men,
If
yeah.
it's,
yeah.
I'm with it.
but for Quavo to say you weren't the woman,
I
that
thought
you
you
were.
were. That gotta hurt, right? No, you gotta hit this bitch.
Ooh, bruh.
That was a shot.
I didn't know he responded until like 7 hours later.
Yeah, because at first it was like I've been mentally checked out for a while. And
Who's Sweetie said that?
yeah, she was like, I've been mentally checked out for a while, like emotionally, and then she was like,
Probably because you
She was
eating
like, you were-
goddamn Pop-Tarts and gravy, nigga.
yeah,
That's
she eats like
probably
a
why.
fucking, she eats nasty as hell.
For real? Yeah, she mixes wild shit together and
Like-
eats it like
Yeah, and then her like
that's her thing though.
the burgers be dripping, and she be like, yeah, it's all this.
Oh
wild.
yeah, she on some
Nasty shit.
Like the way she eats her ramen noodles was like something straight out of
Where are
She
y'all
just put-
seeing this at?
She posted on Twitter. I'm on Twitter
follow
like
her on
I'm on Twitter all the time.
I'm not on Twitter that much.
But
all the funny shits on Twitter.
No, it is, but I'm not on there that
Yeah.
much because honestly, I get on Twitter and I see nothing but sexual shit.
Oh no,
That's it. It's like
Mine's all
I don't
comedy,
see
all jokes.
even retweets. I get the retweets and it's nothing but sexual shit. Bitches just retweeting the sexual shit. I'm like, damn, this all y'all want to talk about?
Nah, we be on there, especially like there's something right now where this girl was like, I don't date men that own hoodies. They only wear business suits. Like all my men wear business suits.
So she been getting cooked.
They've been cooking her ass for 3 days straight, like all different wild type shit. Like that's the type of shit like that.
People posting like, here's
Go
her
viral
man,
and shit
and it was
like
like
that.
a dude in a suit in the
Here's your
gym.
man.
Yeah, it's like a dude in a suit, and then
He in the bathtub,
That's
fully
funny,
suit in
fully
a suit,
suited on her
fully
ass.
suited. But
stupid ass.
Why would she say some shit like
'Cause
that?
I think she just wanted attention.
Yeah.
Rile
That's what I
people
say.
up.
That's
Yeah.
that's what Twitter is. People just retweet because they
Clout
want more
machine.
attention.
They
Yeah.
said the nigga went to the gym in a full 3-piece suit, all this type,
suit.
like you don't own nothing else. But but for Quavo to say you weren't the woman that I thought you were, I told Dalton earlier, like that line,
That's some real shit.
that hurt. Like no matter if you're being petty or not, or you didn't really mean it, the fact you said it is enough.
Yeah,
Like
after he cheated.
yeah, like he said, yo, I cheated, but you weren't the woman I thought you were.
What is that?
That's why I cheated.
Bro,
That's
but see,
why.
there's another thing funny about that shit. So
That's
Quavo
wild.
sent his tweet. Somebody posted a picture above his tweet. He's sitting at the computer like engineering, but Future standing behind him. And it said like Future said, "Now send the tweet." Also, yeah,
Two petty niggas, huh?
yeah, like that type shit. That's the type of shit I get on Twitter for. Facts.
Yeah. That's
But that shit wild, bro. I don't know. Relationship conversations like are something we talk about like often, but like and going back and listening to the podcast, it's really just niggas in here venting. So I've kind of wanted like from now on, like if like something like a Sweetie and Quavo thing happened, I want to make sure there's like a woman we could call or somebody here because that perspective is needed. It can't always be like one sided.
My wife is always here. She
She just don't ever want to
come in here.
But to be honest, women gonna side with women.
Of course.
So I mean,
And plus, like we don't know their ins and outs, so that's why I wanted to take it and use it in a situation with us.
My wife's pretty fair. I don't think she'd.
Oh yeah. She'll be super fair.
I think she'd be pretty
Yeah,
fair.
she wouldn't.
She just doesn't want to be on here. But
oh yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, that's just a wild thing. Oh, but in other news, shout out to Kanye, richest black man in American history. Huh?
6.6 billion, right?
Y'all told me he was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He's still crazy, but whatever.
Oh, he's definitely loco.
I mean, you call him whatever you want now. I gotta call that nigga a billionaire.
But aren't all geniuses crazy though?
That's what
Isn't
they
that what
say. That's what they say. That's what they say.
Oh, I'm sorry, but in the words of Dave Chappelle, calling people crazy is dismissive.
It is dismissive. It is. What else happened?
I'm just gonna say he a wild boy. That's what I'm
He a wild boy.
He's wild.
How did y'all see the winnings of the Grammys? How'd y'all feel about that?
No, I didn't watch the Grammys, bro. I'm not really a fan of awards like that, so I don't really tap into certain things like that.
I can respect it.
I didn't watch it, but I just had it. I had the thing. I wanted to see if Thundercat won.
Did he win?
Yes.
Yeah, all the obscure people won.
I hate
That's
that.
what the Grammys is for.
I hate
the
that
Grammys
category,
is for
though.
them. The
What-
Grammys is
what-
for them. They're not necessarily for rap people. They're
Yeah.
not necessarily for the hip hop.
It's not kind to hip hop. Yeah.
No, it's for the pop / rock. You know, that type of
Or
it's
like
for
that, or that the I guess alternative.
Yeah, Billie Eilish.
Yeah,
and
Billie.
shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But I heard something
Exactly.
about Billie Eilish winning like song of the year is for a song that's not even out.
Wow.
It's on the soundtrack that was supposed to come out.
Oh, I didn't even
And
look
still
at.
won.
I didn't even look at that.
The movie got pushed back, so the soundtrack got pushed
All
back.
I did was check to see if Thundercat won, which he did, and then I wanted Freddie Gibbs to win, but Nas won, which
Nas,
is fine.
Nas, that,
Which is
Nas
fine,
is long
but I just wanted
overdue.
Freddie Gibbs to win.
Nas probably should have been one.
But he
That's kinda
did
weird.
have a good reaction video.
Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about Freddie? Yeah, I seen that.
What he say?
I might have lost
I might have lost
today,
today,
but
but
I'm
I
still
don't-
undefeated in
yeah.
court.
Yeah.
Yeah. I fuck with Freddie.
Yeah, I just
Um,
wanted
I
that
fuck
to
with
win.
Freddie.
They said Doja had a good performance.
And then the WAP scissor
Yeah.
that everybody freaked out about.
The WAPs is what is that?
Like Meg,
Megan that Cardi
Oh.
scissored, yeah, on the
she
stage.
did this
No.
move. She turned
and then
Cardi over
with
on
her,
her
yeah, with,
with her
legs.
leg though. Like it was nice. Meg is such a she an Amazonian, bro. Cause like to see how she be towering over people, like that's real Texas.
Yeah, it's honestly like Serena Williams. Like,
Yeah, she built like Serena, and that's I like that shit. I want to be handled. You heard? I want to be handled. Take me. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, people were like freaking out about
Like the
that.
girl, everybody been editing.
You better slow down.
What you mean?
They gonna be on you.
Nah, I need them on.
That nigga said
I need them on. Look, hey, you know the girl that be editing the videos and she be slapping people when she dancing because she's so strong?
Yeah, I seen her too.
Send her my way.
Oh my!
I think
goodness.
she's pretty young, Chris.
She probably is.
Hey, you seen the meme?
Sorry.
Yeah, you see the memes where it be the nigga up against the wall?
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I want that. I want to pick me up.
I ain't mad.
Like,
Claim that shit.
Yeah.
He wants to, I'm gonna see he could come with a bodybuilder.
yeah, come on now. Sit around this couch. She gonna sit on the edge.
Meet my new girlfriend Veronica.
She gonna sit on the edge of the couch and lift the other side all the way up. Yeah, that's the type of shit I want. Man, I want a bitch that can lift this whole apartment complex.
Bro, tell me you gotta be kidding.
Yeah, I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
Maybe.
It's some truth in every joke. It's some truth in every joke, my boy.
I don't discriminate with women.
All I say is
I
I
don't
don't put it
discriminate
past them. I wouldn't put it past them.
If a girl could bitch 225, she could bitch 225.
Okay, so in a scenario, what are you gonna like about that? You want her to literally?
I don't want her to beat me up.
No, how's she gonna pick you up?
I don't want her to pick me up either. I
You know your masculinity is gonna go down once she starts to pick you up. If that woman pick you up in sexual intercourse, your masculinity is gonna go down.
You gonna look like Kevin
You gonna
Hart.
feel some type of way about yourself.
I couldn't say that I would.
You gonna feel like Kevin Hart, bro?
I can't say that. I didn't have big girls, small girls.
Bro, they ain't pick you up.
No,
Tell
I'm
me they
just
picked you
saying.
up.
I'm talking about like body types and shit like that.
I have too. But I'm saying ain't no woman ever picked me up. I would feel very, very lower of myself as a man if a woman picked me up while we were having sexual intercourse.
I think I kind of like that shit.
Chris,
It's freaky leak. My boy's a freak leak.
PD Pablo, Noriega.
That boy's a freak leak. Hey,
I ain't gonna hold you.
hit my boy up. Hit my boy up.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Hit my boy up.
This is all for the ratings. This is all for the ratings. All for the all girls need love, man. So that's what I'm here for. I'm trying to love on every girl, man. That's all.
That is a fact.
Fuck every girl in a way. Hey,
Damn, that's a tough task.
Yeah, that's very tough, and most men do not achieve that. Before we go, I do want to ask you, like, who was your like number one like musical influence? Let this be the last question.
Ooh, that's easy. It's Tupac.
Tupac.
Easy. There's no question. By far. And who's after him is probably J. Cole. And then who's after him? Big Crit. Who's after him?
Frizzle.
Nipsey Hussle. And who's after him? Currency or Wiz. I guess you can put them both in there. But yeah. 'Cause I'm a little mix of all that if you can put it together in perspective and see that. I'm a little mix of all that.
That's dope. That's dope.
So yeah.
I always love to hear Crit love.
Nah, for sure. A lot of people
guy.
really don't give credit.
That boy literally did all that shit himself.
I know.
I produce and mix my own shit.
No, for
Out
sure.
rap all of y'all.
For sure. But I think what Crit didn't realize is that he didn't realize that it wasn't gonna get him what he thought it was. He thought that if he stayed true to the Southern sound and
Right.
he thought it was gonna get him a different type of love, and it didn't go the way he thought it was gonna go. And
Yeah,
so
that label
he's
shit
kinda-
definitely didn't work for him.
Yeah. So, but you got to think about it. UGK and they wasn't getting that global love
In the South, they were. Yeah.
in the South, but Creek get the love in the South, but they not getting that all the way across the board. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody else, but they was okay. They were comfortable with that. They knew that it was a part of. They knew that it was a part of what they wanted and what they accomplished. Pimp C didn't really care about everybody liking his music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He didn't really care about.
He was on for the H-Town, man.
It was all for this. He wanted to put that certain sound on, and that's exactly what Crit did. But I think he thought it was gonna go further than where. But it was the time period that he came. The rap game was switching up heavy in 2010.
Yeah.
You had Wiz coming in. You had Juicy J was coming with what he was coming with. You had 2 Chainz coming with what he was coming with. The game with the whole sound was changing up when he was coming in. So I think he.
I mean, you had J. Cole, Kendrick,
exactly
all those people bubbling up.
All of them. Drake. You had a lot. The sound was changing. And I don't think he was. I don't think he was looking to that when he was going down that road, and he just wanted the respect for what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen to the records after he was it Mount Olympus, he was talking about how niggas ain't giving him no love.
Yeah, I've only been on one major cover.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, bro, but you got to think about it. People don't like that Southern shit like that. It's slow.
They like the culture, but they don't like.
They don't like the music per se because it's slower. It's a different. Like you got to really understand the South to understand the music. You know what I'm saying?
I played Southside the Realest in California. And they all hated it.
Yeah, they just don't. It don't sound the same. It's not a.
But that's how I feel about. Then when they played some of that Bay shit, their local shit, I didn't like that either.
Like that shit either.
It didn't like
beats and it just didn't.
The way they're not on beat. They're exactly. Just like. I'm gonna enter the busting in the thing. I was like, what is this? But it's just that's
the way they do.
Yeah, and then. But then UGK did pop off with International Players Anthem though.
Oh yeah, for sure. But that's because they had Outkast on there.
He coming in to check in.
What's up, fat man?
That's a calm boy right there.
Yeah, he chilling for now.
Yeah, so he said, "Don't test me." Yeah.
But shit, we can rap though.
Wait, but okay, just tell everybody about the album again, so we can. Where can they find it?
You can find it Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, really anywhere except for Apple Music. I'm not sure why it didn't go through Apple Music. I'm not sure about that. I gotta figure something out with that so I can re-upload it. But other than that, it's everywhere else. You know, y'all definitely just go Poetry in the Trap. Oh, because y'all didn't ask. That's no thing. But so the name Poetry and why I spelled it the way I spelled it is Poe means. Poe, like down south, we say Poe. So we say like Poe it up. I'm finna Poe up. Yep. So it's Poe it up. So it's Poe up and then tree. It's tree like smoking. So it's Poe up and roll up. And you put that together, you know what I'm saying? It's like poetry in motion. So it's like I'm doing, it's like I'm getting in my mode. I'm putting it together. I'm making everything correlate.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I like that.
So it's like poetry in the trap,
I like that
for sure. And trap just doesn't necessarily mean trap like I'm in the trap house. It's a trap like I'm trapped in this position of where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make it out. And so the poetry in the trap is just a poetic way of saying I'm trying to get out of this position I'm in. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of us get trapped in certain things that we in. We ain't necessarily in a trap, but we get trapped in dealing with our families. We get trapped in dealing with our friends and trying to help them. We get trapped in, just trying to focus on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's just trying to figure that out and being able to realize your reality and come up out of that. You know what I'm saying? So that was my thought process behind that, and just giving an expressive way of saying all of that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I did a pretty good job of, especially going straight to the point. That was my purpose of it.
Facts. I love that though.
Hook, verse, hook. I'm out of here.
Right.
That's why I say all I need is one part. Cut on my mic, let me record.
That's why I was like, you didn't overstay your welcome.
One part at all.
You didn't try to do no like.
I ain't try to do nothing.
Yeah, I'm in the trap.
None of that. I don't want to hear none of that.
And then you didn't do the poetry. So that's the darkness of mind. I'm taking my time.
But yeah, so
I hate this.
Definitely wanted to say that because I know a lot of people.
And thank you for doing it too, because we didn't ask you what it meant. We just knew that the spelling is you spelt it different.
Very unique. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And all the music is everywhere except for Apple Music.
We gonna figure that out though. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it'll definitely.
I just wanna appreciate something about this man before we close. My man has a rat tail. It's something that I tried to do.
Prince tail.
Prince tail. I'm sorry. What's the difference? Or you just call it a Prince tail instead of a rat tail?
Well, I've never seen a rat with it. First of all,
okay.
But I can say
Prince Hakeem,
and I can say
Anakin Skywalker,
and my man from 300. He was the king. He had to tell too.
Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to disrespect you.
No disrespect.
But rat tails is not something easy to grow or a prince tail. I'm sorry, because you're only growing your hair right there. I want one.
I've seen a couple people try and it just did not work out for them.
It take too long. It take too long.
It's a commitment, yeah.
Yeah, since 2015.
Yeah, when we did the video, your uncle brought the T-Rex. Yep, I remember.
At the stadium, right?
Yeah, because I was jealous then. I was like, this nigga got a rat. Or
what they
You
call
can call it however you want. I just said that because I know people watch it.
yeah.
So,
I didn't want to keep
y'all
calling
niggas
it
better not run up on me and say no rat.
But nah, I think especially like Shia had one, like Anakin, like we said, Prince Akeem, dude from 300. I just think that's like a fly hairstyle that people really didn't like take all the way. Didn't appreciate that.
Well, it's because down here the shag was
the shag
took a hold of the community.
Yeah,
it definitely
had a
did.
grip on the motherfucker. Yeah, facts. I'm
And
trying to think what I'm
it's
finna do with my hair next.
it's big in the Latino community though.
Oh,
The tail is
that is
Yeah.
a fact. Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna give me one before it's all said and done,
Hell
just
yeah,
to say
Chris.
that I did it.
Go for it.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Think I'm gonna just let it grow for now.
You gotta switch it up. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't know. Once I cut it, my girl been telling me she want me to go back to the fade. I'm like, damn.
You go to fade to keep the piece.
I know, but I've been having it so long. I gotta switch it up, bro. I gotta do something different. 5 years.
You gotta play that opera music.
But how many people can you say got it though?
That's what kept me 5 years.
Yeah, like
I can't go another 5.
I just think that's like aesthetically.
He got all the evidence. He got pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
I got videos. I'm good.
But every
Niggas know,
time you
can
cut
see
your
it.
hair, bro, like me personally, like the longest my hair ever been, I cut it like 2 years ago.
It was long.
I regret that shit.
No,
I'm
for
like,
sure.
why did I cut my hair?
Yeah, when I cut my dreads, I was definitely kind of
Bruh,
sad.
devastated.
After that. I ain't
I'm
even
like,
gonna lie.
bruh, I
because it had
should've-
just got to the
Yeah.
nail right here. I was like, damn, I really shouldn't have cut it.
I'm not. I'd say it every time. I'm not cutting my hair again.
Yeah,
I'll get it shaped up and shipped out, but I ain't.
like now I've been growing my shit for about a year now. It probably go about like right here. She want me to cut. I'm like, damn, it's been a year. I'm like,
Yeah,
man,
that's.
damn.
Yeah, I ain't cutting my shit. Fuck that. I'm letting my shit rock. Fuck it.
Nah, but I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all letting me come on and speak my piece.
For sure.
A lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't give new artists and, you know what I'm saying, people that don't got a lot of body of work to, come on and say what they, you know what I'm saying, say what they need to say and get out in front of people. You know, they especially y'all have the work to where y'all can really pick and choose who y'all want to, you know what I'm saying, who y'all want to work with and the people that y'all put on, you know what I'm saying? And that's y'all's worth. That's what y'all need to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all at what, 135?
Yeah.
This will be one.
Come on, man. People don't even make it to 3.
3 years in.
Yeah,
People don't even make it to 3.
Yeah, we been doing it a while, man.
They hit the first episode and that's it. And they ain't got nothing else to talk about. Y'all like 135.
Yeah,
And one every week, that's 2. Come on, man. If you can do math, you know how long that is. That's consistency, that's persistence, that's dedication. So shout out to y'all, man.
hey, we appreciate you for coming, man,
For
and bringing
sure.
the family, man. That's
Yeah,
dope.
yeah.
Nobody's brought their family before, so you the first. That's dope though. Like I like to see
For
shit
sure.
like that. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? It ain't.
For
I don't feel like it's no reason. Like Dom said, he working to take his family where he go, not like have them. Like and we both looked at each other like, hell yeah, this is what we doing it for.
Yeah.
I want my family to be with me at all times.
Nah,
so
for
yeah,
sure. For
I like
sure.
that shit.
I'm gonna
Like,
get to we gonna get to the point where she with me everywhere. He with me everywhere. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And that's my thing about it with him is just making sure he knows at an early age, you know what I'm saying, that this life is not what they try to make it to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I know growing up, we thought life was, nigga, get a job and you gonna do it like this, or this is how life is going. And then it's like we get here and at 25 and it's like, bro, I can do this. I
Right.
can do this.
Yeah.
I can do this. Like, damn, I don't gotta get a regular job. I don't gotta get a regular 9 to 5 and have to be doing this and doing this. I can really pursue my dreams. But that ain't how they kind of set it up to be, especially even when you hit high school. You feel me? They like, nigga, you ain't going to college and you ain't gonna be nothing.
nothing.
Yeah, they
Or
love
They
that
love
line.
to
you
say
go
that
to
line.
They love
college,
that one.
You go to college, you go to army.
That's it. So it's like to get out here and to really be like, bro, you don't got to do none of that. As long as you got somebody, you know what I'm saying, that can help you get to where you going, then you good. And that's where I want to be. Ultimately, is just a person that can help other people get in better positions. You know what I'm saying? Because I wish I had somebody that was 25 that was saying the things like I know, and I know y'all do too. I know y'all wish y'all had somebody when y'all was back in high school doing what y'all could do that can put y'all in a better position to get y'all. Y'all wouldn't have to do the open mics. You wouldn't have had to go do, you know what I'm saying? Right. You could have put your energy in something that really would have turned into, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just, that's the type of things that I want to be on, just, you know. And that's it right there.
It's a beautiful dream, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm down fine podcast.
Any closing statements, Chris?
I got a closing statement.
Go ahead.
Okay.
StepBrothers podcast, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call him dad, even if there's a fucking
Fire. I'm glad we have an actual reference.
There's a fire. Y'all gotta put that hoe on here. That's funny.
When we first started, we had a couple lines in the intro.
Did we just become friends, best friend?
Yeah, that one.
I think we did.
Yeah, but I ain't got no closing statements though. I think he said everything we need to say.
Yeah, good
right?
deal. All right.
But go stream his music though.
Nah, for sure. Go put that out there.
Yeah.
Put your friends on it. Put your mom on it. Put your granny on it.
Every time we have a guest, like Dalton puts the their
I'll link it in the description always.
Sure. So yeah, we good money. We good money. You want to get your little man on the camera one time?
Yeah, you can come in. Come on. The camera over there.
Say hi to the world, little man. Oh, look at him, just smiling. Yeah.
You gonna say something? No.
Tell him who you are.
Say my name is Nasir. Say Nasir Amari.
He ain't there yet, but he'll get there.
Huh? What your name mean? Tell him what your name mean. The Prince of what? The Prince of Victory? The one who helps? Yep.
Yeah, I'll let my daddy do the talking.
Man, hey,
thanks.
Good interview, bro.
Yeah, appreciate you for coming. Appreciate y'all for coming, man. Yeah, but we out, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Great podcast, man. Whew. Ears are hot.